we're back. Well guys, welcome back to Denzone, one YouTube channel where you can get the best tips for self-improvement in every which way form, where we show you the best exercises to do, the best workout routines. Anyway, self-improvement, just that's all you need to know about our channel. Self-improvement. Today we've got an amazing video for you. We have got how to build a wider frame, a fantastic topic for people who want to look better, who want to be presented as more confident and to feel more confident in their own skin. So I have that like V-taper, that Dorito look, as Tom likes to say. These are the 5 best tips to get your frame looking massive. Right, let's get into the video. So tip number 1 is something that you probably wouldn't expect, but it's posture. So posture is an extremely important element of your entire life, really. You want to be sitting up straight, you want to be standing straight. Your posture is the foundation of your frame. So if you have bad posture, then you're going to have a bad frame, and if you have a bad frame, well, you're not going to get the benefits from this video. So posture is probably the most important thing. If you have a bad posture, slumped shoulders forward, head down, chest in, kind of defensive, what's going to happen is you're subconsciously going to start to rank yourself lower than other people, because you're telling your body, we need to be in a defensive situation right now, which shows a lack of confidence. You kind of want to avoid this at all costs. So you need to start by being conscious of the way that you sit and you stand. You want to be standing tall with straight back, spine in line, chin up, head up, with your shoulders rolled slightly back, obviously relaxed and don't force it, and your chest out. And what this is doing is it's actually showing that you are open to being vulnerable. The chest, the neck. This can also increase your height a little bit as well, because what you're doing is hyperextending your spine, keeping it nice and tall. Some evidence to back this up, whilst I was doing research for this video, was I found a TED Talk which was about these superpositions. So if you stand with your hands on your hips, or if you're sitting down, hands behind the head, this open posture, which is exactly the same as head up, chest out, shoulders back, relaxed. Even if you hold them for 2 minutes only, you're going to see a massive boost in testosterone, serotonin as well. And these 2 hormones which go through your body, it makes you feel more relaxed, more confident, and you're actually more likely to perform better as well. And the TED Talk, which I will leave a link to in the description, the benefits of it and how simple it is really. There's a book called 12 Rules for Life by Jordan B. Peterson. In his book, one of his rules for life is stand up straight with your shoulders back. This rule is exactly what we've been talking about when it comes to posture. I would highly recommend that you either go pick up the book yourself, because some of the rules in there are very valuable, or I would look up online the chapter, and he talks about how it's a position which signifies to other people that you are confident in your own abilities. Body language is so powerful, but we just don't realize it because it's part of our unconscious mind. I'm actually just going on such a big rant right now, like fucking hell. Can't stop myself sometimes. Tip number 2 is breathing. Now you might be thinking, Matthew, what are you on about? Everyone breathes. Like, what's going on here? However, it's about the way that you breathe. Proper breathing, which means breathing from your stomach into your chest, like that sort of thing. Proper breathing not only increases your lung capacity, but also will widen your frame as well. Because obviously, when you breathe in, chest goes out, shoulders go up, you're increasing the capacity in your lungs, but you also need space for that. So your body will naturally move out the ribs, naturally push the chest out and upwards, so you will naturally build a bigger frame. Breathing is also so much more important than that. Our breath determines our mood. Think about it. If you're nervous or worried or scared about something, how do you breathe? You're going to start breathing a bit quicker. You're going to be like that fight or flight, and that changes your entire nervous system. Whereas if you're breathing slowly, controlled, in through the nose, you feel relaxed, you feel confident, it actually does change your physiology a lot. We want to fill up our lungs to the point where our body's like, hold on a second, I think we need a bit more space. So push out the chest, shoulders up. And then there you go. Practice breathing more deeply and fully through your stomach and your chest. In fact, I want to do an entire video on breathing. If you want to see that, the different techniques, there's like box breathing, Wim Hof breathing, and why breathing is so important, I'll definitely do a video on that probably anyway. But if you want to see that, leave a comment, leave a like. Tip number 3. Tip number 3 is all about exercise. So what are the exercises you can do to build a wider frame? Of course, there are many exercises that you can do. However, I'm just going to give you a few which I think are the best for building a frame. So if you want to build this wide shoulders, V-taper kind of look, these are the exercises you can focus on more. Your shoulders and back are probably the 2 most important muscle groups you want to focus on. The back, of course, you want to focus on lats. And the shoulders, you're going to want to focus on your mid, upper and rear delts. Some key exercises to really develop these muscle groups is for back, you've got lateral pull downs, wide T-bar rows or wide barbell rows, any lat movement really. So pull-ups are very, very good. I would try on every shoulder day and even on back day to do at least 1 or 2 sets of lateral raises and work on doing either drop sets for maximum muscle growth. Another part of the body which is very important to build as well is your upper chest. Now this is overlooked many a time by most people who work out in gyms because it's a pain to exercise, it's a difficult muscle group to develop. This will really widen the shoulders. Some exercises to do this is upper cable rows and also incline bench, of course. Tip number 4 is stretching and recovery. Stretching is essential for muscle recovery and growth, so this is something you really need to focus on. After a long day of exercise, whether that's at the gym or you doing a sport or even something like a home workout, you're going to want to do some sort of stretching. Now this can vary from a simple 2 minutes of just stretching a few muscles, or it can be a full-on 10 to 30 minutes stretching session. I think the optimal range is about 5 to 10 minutes. The release of endorphins, all that shit. So, all that stuff, should I say. Kid-friendly channel. And the stretches I would definitely suggest trying out is a standing arm shoulder stretch. Do this on both sides. I would tend to hold the stretch for about 10 to 15 seconds. Another really good stretch, which I like to do a lot as well, is a chest stretch. And all you need is either a wall or a stable bar or something to hold onto. You want to lean forward slowly and get a full pectoral stretch, which is the entire chest. You're going to do this on each arm for about 10 to 15 seconds again. And this not only promotes muscle recovery, but it also helps you grow muscle over time. And also for a wider frame, because obviously you're going to build the muscle, you need to recover the muscle appropriately. There are also many other stretches. There's back stretches you can do, there's tricep stretches you can do. Really, it's your provocative. No, that's the wrong word. Really, it's your own incentive to go and do some research, find some stretches that work for you, try some things out, and then build up a stretching routine based off of that, and to build the wider frame. Tip number 5 is to have a good, healthy, nutritious diet. What you eat and what you put into your body is what you become. Try change your diet so that you're opting for more of a healthy, wholesome diet, which includes foods rich in protein, healthy fats. When I say fats, you might be thinking, why would I want to put fats into my body? But these healthy fats, so nuts, avocados, beans, lentils, different types of whole grains like quinoa, and you really want to avoid complex carbohydrates. These come in the form of some things you might think aren't even that bad for you, such as bread, especially white bread. You want to avoid that, and of course unhealthy things which are obviously unhealthy like chocolate, biscuits, all those sorts of things. And of course you can have them as often as you want. When it comes to building muscle, you want to focus on eating proteins, vegetables, and a lot of it. I know this is probably quite difficult, especially if you live with your parents and they're making the food, or if you're a student and you can't afford 6 chickens a day. That's totally not what I eat anyway, but just try it and moderate it. Being smart in the choices you make. The foods that you eat now will affect you long term. Diet is very important for muscle growth, and muscle growth of course is important for the wider frame of the bigger shoulders, bigger back, bigger lats. You get the picture. So there you have it. Those are my 5 tips for building a wider, better, bigger, broader frame by working on posture, breathing exercises, exercise, diet, and of course recovery. You will have every tool you need in your arsenal to build the frame that you want, whether that's wider, bigger, etc. If you found this video helpful at all, please give it a massive thumbs up, leave a comment, and let us know what we're doing well, what we're doing badly, how we can improve. And of course, if you're not subscribed already, what are you doing? Press the subscribe button, and as always, stay motivated, stay strong, and never stop improving. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Denzone out.
I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine.